What's up? Happy Saturday. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was good. My mama cooked breakfast this morning, y'all. Well, honestly, she cooked breakfast about every morning. For real. But, you know what? It is so awesome. Good morning. To be back home. And that's what I was just sharing with her. I was like, it feels good to be home, doesn't it? Like, you can travel, go out of town, enjoy yourself, live. But it's still great to be back home. It's nothing like home. Nothing like home. Sleeping in your own bed, sleeping on your own bed, your own, pillows. Just your territory. Just your territory, man. It's nothing like it. Like, we got in yesterday, and the kids wanted me to watch this movie called Little Man. Well, when it started playing, I was like, oh, I've actually seen this years ago, like a long time ago. And so, when I tell you, literally, I went to sleep. I took my shower. I got in that bed, honey. I went to sleep. All I know is I woke up through the night. And I want y'all to drop in the comments and tell me, which kiddo did y'all think was in the bed? Which kiddos? What's up, Malcolm? What's up, Raquel? How y'all doing? Which kiddos? It was two of them. It was two. When I woke up, now I went to sleep. Everybody was in the bed. We was all in there watching. Actually, they started out in the bed. They wanted Wingstop. So when I'm out of town, I don't really like to frequent places that you can get at home. So I like to, go to the local places, right? So they wanted Wingstop in Florida. And I was like, nah, we're not getting Wingstop. Y'all get Wingstop all the time in Huntsville. So last night when we got in, I was like, y'all want Wingstop? Yes, ma'am. Yes, mommy. Yes. All right. So I Postmated them, which is kind of like Uber Eats, some Wingstop. So Wingstop came. So they were in the bed. Wingstop came, and then I'm reading y'all's who y'all think was in the bed. I'm looking. Wingstop came. Then they were like, Mom, because the movie had already started. We'd already started watching the movie Little Man, okay? Because they watched some of it in Florida with my mama, and they thought it was so funny. So mama got to watch it, right? They need mama to watch it, right? So I was like, what's up, trending? So I was like, okay. Wingstop came, then they were like, Mommy, can we please, and y'all want sugar extra, please, Mama, please, can we please eat in your room, Mommy, on the floor, please, Mama, please, we watching the movie, please. So I was like, okay, all right, on the floor, but y'all better put y'all stuff in the trash when y'all finish with them wings, right? So anyway, I want to be real with y'all. The last thing I remember is the food arriving, and I said they could eat on the floor. Baby, and then your girl went to sleep. Okay? I was knocked out, went to sleep. It was a wrap, okay? Gone, knocked out. All I know is I woke up in the middle of the night, and I know y'all are guessing which two babies were in the bed with me. These are the two babies that was in the bed. Directly to my right was Boss Baby. Okay? Directly to the right of me. I sleep, go to sleep. Oh, Boss Baby. Now, directly next to Boss Baby, who do y'all think it was? So, some of y'all had already guessed Boss Baby. Who do y'all think the second party was? Who was next to Boss last night? In my bed. I'm looking. Tank. It was Tank. Tank was directly next to Boss Baby. So it was me, Boss, and Tank. Okay? Me, Boss, and Tank. So I guess Mariah, you know, because sometimes she be feeling like with other kids in the bed, I'm good. So she went in her room. That's what she must have said. Not today. So Mariah was up in her bed, and then Sugar slept with my mama. So this morning I got up early. I came down here printing orders, you know, packing and all that. So I got up before they got up. Also, I had my driveway and some pressure wash, so they came at 7. So I've been up, right? So then Sugar comes down, and I said, "Good morning, Sugar. How is my baby?" I said, "Good morning, my baby. Good morning." Listen. That little girl, I said, "You didn't sleep with me last night." "Oh, you didn't sleep with Mama." Oh, she was like, "Mom." I think she thought like I might have really been crying. She was like, "Mom, no, but I slept with you 2 nights before, and this time I slept with Grandma. But I'm gonna sleep with you tonight, Mom." I was like, "Oh, I miss my sugar baby. Oh, I miss my baby. I miss my baby." Y'all know I have to be extra with her because she be tearing me up all the time. Y'all saw that video where her talking to me, talking smack. I'm like, barely. So yeah, I had to get her this morning. I was just like, my heart is so broken. You didn't sleep with me last night. You know, all the extras. But they're my babies. Those are my babies. You know, my babies, honey. I just had to be extra with them. My mom is on here laughing. But she said she gonna sleep with me tonight. So we gonna see. I mean, you know, she said she slept with me the last 2 nights. She was sleeping with Grandma last night. But she gonna sleep back with me tonight. Okay. Now, what's funny is, one of the things she loves about sleeping with my mama is she said Grandma have a heating pad. I was being honest. That's what she said. My baby said, "Mama," I said, "She don't hear, girl. This breakfast is busting, Mama. Mama, this breakfast so good. I really want some more." So if you can send one of them kids to come to the steps, I will walk over there to the step and meet them. Because this home cooked meal after being on vacation is giving me life. I might already, did I? Oh, yeah, Mariah.
So, the pressure washing guy said he doesn't know if you, paid or something like
Oh, okay, yeah, tell them I'm on live. I'm going to cash app them as soon as I get off live. Here, but while you here, baby, perfect timing, guys. It's good. Will you put me a little more grits on there? Let me tell you what I want. A little more grits and, maybe 2 oil sausages.
Yeah. Wait, what is that?
The one that's in the bowl. You'll see when you go up there. So tell him when I get off live, I will. Tell him I got it. And tell him I said thank you for coming over and doing it for me. So, listen, baby. That's what they say. Sugar Mama said she likes the fact that my mama got a heating pad up there. Mariah has gotten so tall. She has, y'all, Mariah and Tank. They're like my height. We be right here. They like my height now. You know, 12 and 13, they my height. But I've been this tall since I was in 5th, 6th grade. So I just stopped growing. But yeah, they were right here with me. They my height. So anywho, my mama has a heating pad, so that's why she wants to sleep with my mama, because she likes that heating pad. And it's great to be home because I got a home cooked meal this morning. Now, I did cook breakfast one day while we were on vacation. But baby, it's something about my mama's cooking. Like, she cooked that, man, them grits. Can't nobody. Now, I'm a great cook, but I'm going to be real. I ain't tasted no grits nowhere, not even mine. Now, there's some stuff I cook better than my mom. She knows it. She'll say it herself. But baby, them grits, I'm just going to keep it a buck. You got it?
Sugar on your grits?
No, sugar on my grits. And y'all don't be loud up there because I'm on live, okay? All right? I love you. Hey, Shari.
Oh, Lord, that's why she said
She can act like a baby.
that.
Don't start. I know she's started, girl. Just gone on. Baby, listen. Can't nobody cook grits like my mom. I'm gonna keep it a buck, honey. These grits be busting. I mean, ooh. Now, like I said, there's some things I can cook better than her. but I can't get on them grits. My brother makes really good grits too, but they ain't better than my mama's. My brother can cook too, but they be my mama grits. And who out here putting sugar on grits? Who is sugar? Not a baby no more. Y'all done too happy. She my baby. Listen. It's nothing like some good grits. It ain't nothing. They warm, girl. These grits are everything. Who be putting sugar on their grits? I want to know. Who be putting sugar on their grits? Baby. Salt, pepper, butter. It's too, what? Oil sausages. That's something from the country, girl. Oil sausages. Me, I'm putting sugar. So y'all always gotta have something sweet. See what I'm saying? And let me guess. Y'all put sugar in spaghetti too. Y'all the same ones, right? Okay, I like cheese in my grits. I like cheese grits. I had some cheese grits yesterday in Florida at a restaurant we went to for breakfast. There you go, Dana. Salt, pepper, and butter. Child. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know where y'all, what is that? Is that like a northern thing? Because, I mean, I'm from the south, and we ain't put sugar on no grits. Rice. Y'all put sugar in rice? Y'all put sugar in rice? That is another salt, pepper, butter. What are we doing? What are we doing? Baby, bye. If you put sugar in your rice, I want to know. Because I'm finna block you. You getting blocked. Blockiana coming out. Y'all putting it. I'm just playing. I'm not gonna block y'all. But what? Sugar and rice for hot sugar. Oil sausages be busting. Girl, with some good grit. Man. I was so happy when my mama said breakfast is ready. I'm like, yeah. Yes, I'm back home. Woo, hallelujah. Woo. Woo. I'm back home. Breakfast is ready, baby. I feel good and I feel whole. Since I got some good home cooked breakfast, I feel just whole, okay? Just whole. See, I cooked breakfast one day when I was down there, but I ain't gonna lie, I had burnt the bacon. So I had to do another thing of bacon. So that made all the bacon be gone. And so then I didn't get to cook bacon no more because I forgot we was out like having fun all day and I did not Instacart any more bacon. But I did burn that bacon the first day. But it really wasn't my fault because, you know, I just felt like it was the oven. It was the oven. It was not my fault. I usually do not burn no bacon, okay? Yeah, it was definitely the oven's fault. For sure. For sure. So then I had to use the other half of the pack of bacon to cook some more bacon. I did not burn that one. Cook some more bacon. And so then that was all the bacon. That was all bacon. But let me tell you, my mama's grits. Honey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, when I get out this live, I just made, no, you know what? I'm gonna go there. I got a whole watermelon up there. I'm gonna cut my watermelon. I'm gonna eat some watermelon when I get out this live. Y'all may take y'all with me up there to go cut open this watermelon. We can see what it's talking about. It's seeded. Y'all know it's seeded. It may be sweet. It may not be, but we can judge together. You know, y'all can look at it. Y'all kind of tell if it seems like it's a good one or not. Okay? So, I'm just saying. Nothing like a mother's love. The simple things that will make us happy when it's done by our mothers. Girl, yes, them grits is busting. With that girl, this breakfast is good. I had some eggs. I think she put a little cheese in the eggs for me. Because you know I like cheese in my eggs. Put a little cheese, I believe, because I kind of see it. It was a great breakfast this morning. But anywho. Let me see. Without further ado, I want to let me see, where is she at? There she is. Hey girl. Okay, so request to come up in my live. So let me say this. So here's what happened. On yesterday. Y'all better not be up there fussing. Y'all better not be fussing. And don't be talking hard to each other either. Cause y'all know I don't even play that over here. Watch your tone. Now, what I wanted to say was, the other day, one of my students came up on my live. And y'all, I'm thinking about TikTok, right? So with TikTok, what happens is, when you go live, it automatically saves your live. It's in your archive. Like, you don't have to post it unless you want to, but they have clips in there. They have the full live. You can go on the back end and download it, clip it up, however you want to do it. So I was on Instagram, but I guess, I thought I was on TikTok, the tick of the dot. And so when I got off the live, I ended it. But I forgot that with Instagram, you have to post it, the live, like you post the live. Then you can turn around and save it and delete it, but it's archived now. And then I could have gone back and posted. And she came up and gave this beautiful testimony about the class, beautiful testimony about my products, and I didn't even save the live. So yesterday was one-on-one calls for my masterclass students, and she called me for her one-on-one. She also called to let me know that she got a contract. I said yes. So actually, several students from my Mondays class have gotten contracts already and have been hitting me up, letting me know that they've gotten contracts already, right? And so, anyway, I was like, oh, why are you on the phone? I was like, I need you to come back because I didn't save the live. So she said, sure, Mel, whatever you need, I'll be there. What time? So sweet, y'all. She was so sweet. She said, I'll come up and share it again. So she is not letting you request. Okay, I got you. Let me see. She is gonna come up. Let me see. Go live. There we go. Like, I think possibly like into the night some, but she's like, I will get up and come on your live for you. So let's see here.
Uh-oh.
Yay!
Hey, Mel.
We
Hey.
got her back. We got her back. We got her back. One time for the redo. One time for the redo. How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, yay! Listen, first of all, I was just telling them you were so sweet when I asked if you would come back because I did not save the live so that I could have it, right? Without all, like, I know people screen recorded it, but when they screen record, all those comments are going all through the live. So it's just not as clear. So I'm thinking that, I was on TikTok, I guess, at the moment. And so I did not save it. So thank you for just being willing to come up and share your testimony about my property preservation course. I appreciate it. How you doing this morning? You looking
I'm
beautiful.
doing good. I'm mad because I didn't get any of that breakfast. I'm over here thinking like, man, it's 10 hours to Alabama. Can I get in the car and get there? And Miss Van cook me a little breakfast or something?
Also, girl, listen. Go look, just go and get in the car and drive, honey, because I'm telling you, it's worth it. Do you hear me? Like this, this is like just a great start to an amazing a day that I already know is gonna be amazing. And this is like just a great start, girl. I was like, my mom was like, breakfast is ready. I was like, I got that plate, honey. You know what? I ain't fix no kids' plates. Well, I guess they fix their own plate.
Oh, Lord.
I guess they fix their own plate. Really, Tank, Mariah, Malia, they straight. I'm sure one of them, because Milani was sitting there, or maybe my mama fixed Milani's plate, because Milani was sitting at the table eating. So yeah, girl, I ain't even asked them, honey. I fixed my plate, baby. I'm like, Mel about to eat a good breakfast this morning.
You said, hey, they got it. They'll figure it out. I'm gone.
Uh huh.
I got my plate.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good. But no, thank you you for coming up. And just go ahead. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so go ahead and share. Share. They said put the phone a little bit down so they can see your beautiful face. It's cutting you off a little bit. So you know,
Oh, I'm just
Instagram.
short.
There. Okay. Oh, she said she's
Oh,
just short.
I'm short. I'm in my chair, so I'll kind of sit up a little bit.
There we
Can they
go.
see me now?
It's a little better. A little better. Maybe if you could do a half more of an inch. Let me
Hold on.
see.
Let me see if I can take the stand down.
Because
One
what I'm
second.
gonna do, I'm gonna post it and I'll clip where you come up and use that. So yeah, if you can, yeah,
Okay.
that's perfect. Yay, that's perfect. That
Okay.
whatever you,
All
yes,
right.
yes.
Thank you.
Yay.
All right,
Okay,
people. First off, I guess I want to shout out Queen Sheba. First of
okay,
all,
okay.
because I said she did a video about the property preservation. I was a little bit on the fence. I had been thinking about it. And I saw it. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, I see it. I can do it. And so she had did a Wednesday morning. She always does a corporate Wednesday.
Okay.
And so I came up and I typed in the chat, like, I'm thinking about leaving my job to do property preservation. And she called me up and we set a date. And that was like March. No, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
March. And so I was like, okay. She said 60 days because I told her I wanted to quit. I had two jobs at the time, and I told her I wanted to quit my main job and just contract because I'm a medical coder and then go into property preservation. And so she said 60 days, and I done it. I didn't even wait the 60 days. And I reached out to her and I told her, and I saved my money for the class, for your
Mm-hmm.
class, and I paid for it. And luckily, I did not know that was going to be your last class.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So it was like, I feel like it was divine timing because I was like, wait a minute, her last class, what if I would have missed that class? Even
Mm,
though now you're doing another one, but I got the master class.
right.
And so with the master class, I'm going to get into that part. Um, I was nervous in the beginning because it's male. Okay, first of all, I don't know if, I mean, everybody fans out over you, Mel. You know that. And
Oh.
so and so I'm like, okay, I'm in the class, I'm doing it. And so when I did my first call, I was so nervous. My grandson left his PlayStation on. It came blaring out loud. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And then I just started talking. I forgot to let her respond. Mel is so funny. She was like, baby, are you gonna let me answer the question? Are you gonna I'm fine. And so after that I felt comfortable because I'm like, this lady is real. This ain't no fake. This is not fake. This is not anything. This is who she is. And so I talked to her, and as the weeks went on, I got more comfortable talking to her and everything. And so whenever people are thinking, okay, she was on TV, she's this, it's probably just a front. No, she's answered the phone every time I've called. She has answered the text. Now, of course, this is a busy woman. Sometimes you have to call her more than once, but that's understood because she on Forbes and all these things, you know. Shout out to her for that. Good job.
Thank
And
you.
so the thing is that if you take the course,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna make money. I
Yeah.
paid $1,500 and I'm feeling like that is the best investment because our last class was Monday.
Yeah.
Friday, I already got a contract. And and here's the funny thing about it. If I probably would have started Monday night, Tuesday, it would have been sooner than that. I was up at 2 a.m. Friday morning filling it out. They called me at 9 a.m. So
Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, now wait. You was up at what time doing the application?
2 a.m. I told you I do my best work in the middle of the night. So
Yeah.
I was up filling out the application at 2 a.m. So that's Friday morning.
Yeah.
And 9 a.m. they called me. And
Praise, 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 I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry. Okay, go ahead. We listening. We
yeah.
listening. I'm hush.
And so with that,
Mhm.
she had told us our assignment was to put an ad out, get your subcontractors, um, go out, fill out. She gave us 4 areas, 4 contractors, property management companies to look for. And I was being slow because I was working. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna put my ad out. I'm gonna go look, do this, and just go this way.
Mm.
Well, I have a friend. She knew that I was taking the class. She linked me up with someone that can do a lot of the things that I need. So that fell
Wow.
in my hand.
Wow.
And then I was
Wow.
like, okay, now I need to get some work for this guy because he's hungry. He's ready to go. And
Yeah.
so I went ahead and went on
Mm.
the site, filled out everything. Boom. Got my insurance, everything. I
Wow.
got the contract before they finished my insurance because they had to write out everything, but they ended up getting it to me later yesterday. So
Okay.
everything is falling in line. Like the way that she tells you to do it, if you follow those steps,
Yep.
it's gonna work out. It's
Yes.
really gonna work out. When she says she's the blueprint, it's not a lie. It's
Wow.
not a lot. If you follow her, you will be successful. I
Yeah.
haven't made a dollar yet, but I know it's coming. Cause
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
the thing. I know that it's coming. And
Mm-hmm.
so if
Mm-hmm.
you can jump in on this class that she's offering, now you may not get the all the perks of getting her personal attention, but
Mm-hmm.
if you follow through with everything, you will actually be able to get out here and be successful.
And you
And
know what
it's
I love?
$3.99. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right. No, no, I'm sorry. So first of all, somebody said this and I'm gonna say y'all drop some hearts in the chat right now because we all one thing I know is when we praise and when we celebrate each other, that gives divine attraction, law attraction for the same to happen for you. When you praise and you celebrate others, the same thing is coming to you. So y'all drop some hearts because we're gonna celebrate her. First of all, some things I want to note and some takeaways just from you sharing your testimony. You were like, okay, in this number of days, I want to be able to resign from one of these jobs. I'm working 2. I want to be able to dip out of one of them, right? I want to be running my own business and making money in a different way. Man, look how it lined up where I wasn't procrastinating, but I jumped on taking the course. And then Mel starts saying this is the last master course she's teaching for the year. So, like you said, imagine if you hadn't have jumped in and taken advantage of it, you'd have to wait, like some people have to wait till next year, when I do the next master course. And then you got in, did your steps, did your work, got your insurance, did all of that. And literally 4 days after the class, you already have gotten one contract. And I say one because I still want you to apply to all those other companies that I've sent you, right? So
Yes.
still apply to those. So come next week, you may have 2 contracts, 3 contracts, right? So still apply to those, but then you got your contract hours after you filled out the application, and then already a connection from someone who's like, I know somebody who can come in and do the work for you. I still want you to recruit the way I'm not going to say it here, but the way I teach y'all to recruit in the class. So you can
Yes.
have 3 or 4 crews, right? Minimum 3 or 4 crews working for you. But somebody already, God had already lined it up. He already had put the motion in play for you to be able to move and do how you're doing so that you can quit working like a dog, working through your bones for somebody else's dream. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? Now you're going to work hard. Should be harder, but it's for
For
your
me.
dream, for
Yes. For
your, the freedom to be able to go and move and vacation. So like y'all know, I just came from vacation. When you're doing property preservation, as long as you have your phone, as long as you have your computer, you can be anywhere and run your property preservation business. You can be across the country and still be running your property preservation business. You know why? Because you can email your subcontractors their work orders. They can still call you if they have a question. Your vendor account managers can still email you new work orders while you across the country. I think property preservation is everything. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I got in it when I was 25, did it for 10 years in the field, been teaching it now for 5 years. I think it's everything.
Yes. And then another thing, because I had put down, they said, how did you find out? And I put down Mel's name and her company. And I think that sealed the deal. Because once I told, because she said, oh, okay, well, I'm going to bring you on. So
Wow.
n- I feel like that was just enough for me. If I wasn't already convinced that Mel, this was already what it was,
Yeah.
that really did seal the deal for me. Because
Wow.
just by mentioning that she referred me, they were like, okay, and this, I really didn't get to say much because she just started telling me, okay, we're gonna onboard you, we're gonna do this, 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 and I was like, come on, Jesus, let's go.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, ma'am. Oh my
so
gosh.
it's not a game. Mel actually was out there in these streets. She's retired from it, so to speak, because she's doing FAB, but that her name that said a lot because they knew who she was and they knew what, and they just went from there. So
Yeah.
I can't say it was just my wonderful personality or whatever. It was probably her, and I'm thankful for that. I'll take it. I don't need the credit for that. So
Wow.
yeah,
And
if
you know
you
what?
don't,
You
hmm,
know what? I have to thank you for that, and I appreciate that. And I want to say because someone asked about other regions, and so when I was in property preservation, right? Because foreclosures are everywhere. It's a national industry. It is what it is. Foreclosures are around. They're always going to be around. Why? People die. People lose jobs. People get divorces. Some people just walk away from everything and start over. So then foreclosure activity happens. And that is where we come in as the property preservationists to take care of those foreclosures for the banks. But when I was in property preservation, I literally covered 7 states at one time. So I had expanded my business to the point where I was doing work in 7 different states. And why was I able to do that? Why was I able to expand in that way? It's because I was doing my work. Doing it well, doing it on time, communicating well with my project managers. And what I love about property preservation is the fact that you don't have to go out and purchase a home, put money in fixing it up, put a for sale sign out there and hope that it's gonna sell. You don't have to worry about any of that. All you have to do is do the work that the banks are asking you to do, get it done, and you're going to get paid. The longest length of time you get paid is net 30. Some people pay net 30, some pay net 14, some pay net 7. So when I say a quick turnaround, right? A quick turnaround in terms of your work and your payout is everything. So I'm looking forward to you because I know it's coming. Texting me with pictures and screenshots of your details of your payouts because I know it's coming. No, it's coming.
I want to line those checks out like the one thing that you showed in the video. I just
Yeah.
want to have them just lining them out, just making them rain, just doing
Man,
that.
I had somebody text me maybe two. I may try to go find it. Another student who took the class some time ago, and she sent me a picture of new checks lined out. She said, "Mel, I want you to know my property preservation business is still going strong. I'm still getting checks." I said, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So you gonna do that for me? You gonna have to do that for me
Yes,
now."
I am. It says on here, someone said, how long is the course? It's 5 weeks. No, is it five? Did we go
Yeah,
five?
mhm.
5 weeks. Yes, it's
But
five
but
weeks.
well, we gotta put this disclaimer out there. That is for the master course. The thing that you can purchase now is my mini course. My mini course, you get the pre-recorded videos, you get forms, you get a property preservation tutorial video as well of Earl being out in the field, and you get all of that. but you just don't get access to me. When it comes to access to me, that is literally my master course, and I'm not doing my master course anymore until next year. And the way this economy is going, baby, y'all finna be real busy. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, so you better get in now, cause baby, the way it's moving, honey, look like y'all about to be busy, busy. But that's a good thing, and that's what I tell people too. It's like, oh, you hate the fact that people are getting foreclosed on, but then you're like, it also gives you more work and more income for your business. It's just the cycle of the economy, and it's the way it goes. But my mini course is on sale right now for $399. My mini course. And what happens is, look, you can watch all the videos if you want to in a week. It don't have to
Yep.
be 5 weeks. In 2 weeks, you can be like, I got my first contract. Like it's about how you move and how you do it. So when you pay, you get all the videos immediately, and forms to use in the business and all of that. So you get all of that, okay? And you literally can watch them at your own pace. So when they're with me, we do it week by week. I make it real slow, and I'm talking to them. It's live when I'm teaching my masterclass students. But for the mini course, you get the videos, and you can literally watch them, whenever you want to, and go ahead and get started whenever you want to. So if you want to get the mini course, I do have it on sale right now for $399. Okay, $399, my mini course. And she already told y'all it's well worth every penny anyway.
It is. It is. And someone asked, I'm watching your chat.
Okay,
I hope you don't mind.
no, that's fine.
Um, they asked where you can get the info. If you click her bio, it's a link and it
Which
has where you can go there. I don't know exactly what it's called, but if you just it's right up under her name. She has it all there, and then just go there. Oh, somebody
I'm
put it in
typing.
the
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Raquel. That's my girl, Raquel. Thanks, Raquel. Thank you, Booski Boop Boop Boop. That's my girl. Masterclass with Melody.com. So listen, I want to say to Jokima, I think I need the actual 5-week course. This is very new territory for me. So I have to tell you this, Jokima. It's new territory for most of my students. I have had plenty of students take the mini course and get contracts and are working, just so you know. Most, because of the fact that you don't have to have any prior experience. You do not have to have any type of licensure in order to do the industry. It is new for most people, if I can be honest with you. And most of my students, I've had over 1,300 students to date, and most of them are African American women, and they're getting out here doing their thing. I would tell anybody, if you are good at project management, right? If you're good at project management, you understand deadlines, you understand critical thinking, you understand getting work done, getting it, done well and on time. Gosh, I'm not going to be able to do the mini course. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, because
yeah.
some people already have. My mini course, I've been selling my mini course as well for probably 2 years, maybe 2 years. At first it was just a master course, and after a while I ended up doing the mini course. And so do you access the mini course using the same? Yes, if you go to masterclass with melody.com, okay. Can men do this also? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes, yes. So let's talk about it. Can we keep it above? One of the main reasons that I launched this course, right? Because I understand that most of my supporters, my followers are women. But when I was in the industry of property preservation, making all this money to where I was able to resign from teaching, right? Um, when I would go to conferences, I would be on stage. Like, that's just, they had me booked to be on stage and talk about stuff like quality control and stuff, right? Because y'all know, male, blueprint, little Miss Blueprint. So when I would be up there, in the audience was mostly men. Then I'm going to take it a step further. It was mostly white males. So I will tell you, it has been a white male dominated industry for a long time. And then whenever we would have lunch breaks and all these breaks, a lot of times I'm seeing the granddaddy, the son, and the grandson. Like they just keeping it in the family. Like they only telling each other about it or something. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, okay. So one of my core reasons for wanting to launch my course was like, you know what? I'm gonna teach us about this game. I'm about to put us in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, to the person who's asking, can men do it? Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
It was some men in our course.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I saw some men in there, several of
Yep.
them. And so it is. My grandson, he's 8. He sat in on the class. He's going to help me now. It's not much he's going to be able to do, but I'm going to teach him. Like you said, the white men. She said they had sons, fathers and sons. They're
Mm-hmm.
taking that and making it generational wealth. I'm
Yep.
trying to do the same thing. I'm going to have him doing it. My daughter will be back up to help. I have a
Yeah.
friend also, my best friend, he's working with me as well. I'm bringing him on to help because, hey, I'm not trying to be the only one out here getting this.
Yeah.
It's for
Yeah.
everybody. We
That's
took,
right.
yeah, it's for everybody. And so the thing is that long as you do the work, I feel like the master class, yes, because you get the access to mail. But right now, if you want to start now, why wait? Because you can actually go ahead and get the same type of teachings that we got with
Mm-hmm.
just the videos, and she's going to tell you you need to do this week, you need to do that this week. And
Mm-hmm.
if you just do everything that she tells you by that 5th week and you're done, and you don't even have to wait 5, you can watch all the videos in 1 week and you're already going, so you're at almost a little bit at a better advantage than us because you don't have to wait 5 weeks.
Yeah.
You can already get started, and
Yeah.
it's $3.99. And if you don't
That's
have $3.99, Afterpay, Shop Pay, whatever pay, borrow, do what
period.
it's yeah, it's worth it because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, say, hey, if you loan me this $3.99 in a month or two, I can have you your money back, and I
Yeah.
might give you a little extra scratch on the top.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't put that. Don't think that you can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you all follow Mel, y'all all are critical thinkers. Y'all all are smart. I
Yeah.
know that you can do that.
And they
I
can, and they can. And you know what? I love what you said about just, teaching and the generational part of it, because there's another student. I wish she was on here today. She's usually on here, Kenya. I mean, she would hit me up, Mel. Me and my sons out cutting grass this weekend. Like, I got them out here cutting grass. And she was like, they even would hit her up like, we got some lawns to do this week. Like, they ready, they're ready. But that's when you look at working as a family and truly working as a family, working as a team. And speaking of teams, I saw someone asked about having to have teams in this business. I teach you about that in my course. So if you're interested, go purchase the mini course for $3.99, and then you will be able to see what I teach you when it comes to building your teams. Someone else asked about licensure from state to state. You don't have to have a license to do property preservation. And that's another beautiful thing. To sell real estate, you do, but you got to remember, you're not selling real estate. You're not putting up a for sale sign. Whether that property sells or not doesn't matter, right? Does not matter, because your job is working for the base. I've had properties that I have literally gone to, and then 3-4 years later, I get another work order to go. And I didn't think about it at the time, but I pulled up and I was like, wait a minute. I believe I've been over here before. So I went in my little email and looked. I'm like, 3 years ago, dang, like the property, the bank ain't did nothing with it yet. It's still sitting here, but you just don't know what other type of legal things that are going on, or even, we talk about this in the mini course and the master course. If it was a FHA property and what that means for the bank trying to get it conveyed over to HUD, talk about that in the course. So, I mean, it's one of those things where when I expanded and I was working 7 states at a time, I was doing work in Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida. I was doing a lot of work in Chicago, the Carolinas, and Texas as well. And I did a couple of projects in Virginia too. And so when I tell you, like, it was literally because I was doing my work, took pride in what I did. They knew most of those times when I expanded, it was because they called me like, hey, so one of your VAMs, such and such, told me that you do a great job and I need some help in my state. because you have different people who work different states, but they're all in the same building working together. So then your name starts ringing. It's like, oh shoot, I use such and such. Oh, I use such and such. And so that's how I started expanding. And me being me, I'm like, okay, you need work done where? Okay, bet. And I literally start doing what I teach my students to do in the course, and getting people there doing work for me. And it was great. Like, it was great. I loved it. And it definitely allowed me to resign from teaching. It allowed me to create multi-million dollar real estate portfolio. Like, I've owned all kinds of commercial real estate, all kinds of residential real estate. Y'all know about the 47 acres of land. Like, just it allowed me to, and I was able to do all of that because of my business. It had nothing, my property preservation business. Let's be clear. Because when I had 47 acres that I owned, I wasn't even on TV. When I had my commercial real estate properties, I wasn't even on TV. So it had nothing to do with television. It was because of my business acumen as a property preservationist and as a true entrepreneur, because I have been working for myself since I was 25. So at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all, it is everything. And I love, and thank you for coming up and
You
sharing your
are
testimony.
welcome.
Like, y'all drop some hearts for her again, because sis said she finished the course Monday, got her contract Friday, 7 hours after she finished submitting the application. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna show love and we're gonna congratulate her, because we know that in return, those blessings will come to us too. Okay, those blessings will come to us too. So I'm excited for you. I told you that yesterday on the call for your one-on-one. I'm so excited for you.
Yes. And you guys take that course. Don't sleep, because you're gonna miss out on money. Because
Yeah.
I know this is one thing I feel comfortable saying when I talk to that lady. We got a lot of properties and it's repeat work and
Yeah.
this. So with that being said, I was like, oh, I just start hearing in my ear, ching, 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 ching. That's what
Mhm.
I was
Mhm.
like, okay, let's go. I don't want to
Yeah. You
wait.
have to say
Let's
you heard ching ching. All I see
ching,
is
ching,
dollar
ching, ching, ching,
signs.
ching, ching.
All dollar
Yeah,
signs. Make it rain. Let me see all of them dollar
yeah.
signs.
If you hear, hey, 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 yeah. That's all I said. Hey, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get
Yeah.
this money.
Girl, that was
So,
me too. I'm telling you, I will never forget the first time I was called up to demolish a foreclosed property and rebuild it. So the banks have insurance and stuff on properties, and it was a foreclosure that had caught fire in a little small town called Rimlap, Alabama, girl. And I was like, now I ain't never built no house. Like, this was early in my career. Like, I was still, so this was in, because I was still teaching. So, because I remember I was like, I just made what I would in a year on one project, more than what I make in a year teaching. I
oh,
said,
dang.
oh heck no, baby, I'm going all in. So it had to be early 2011. I had never built a house before. Okay, so 2011, you're talking about I was about 25, 26. No, I hadn't turned 26 years, so I was 25. And I was like, I ain't never did it before, but how much you say? It was like 125K. I was like, how? Because it was
Mm,
a house. It's only 3 bed, 2 bath, no brick exterior, just the wood. Like, it was gonna be so simple, right? And I made like 50K net on that job, by the way. But I was like,
mm,
now you want me to do what? Now, how much you said it? 100. Yep. Send it over. I got it. Yeah, send it. I'll do it. Send it over. Send it over. I will do it. Okay. And no, for real. I literally, got that work order and made it happen. And then I let everything be a step by step thing for me. Where then I got to the point where y'all know I got my home builder's license. I did many more of those, built other homes, got my own home builder's license instead of having Gordon. And shout out, I don't know Gordon, I'll never see him on here. He's usually on Facebook, but Gordon Kirkland, a home builder in Alabama. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get my license myself, so he doesn't have to go and go and pull permits for me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, I'm
yeah.
gonna do it myself. I see some of y'all talking about I would like to take the master class. Oh my gosh.
They want
Oh,
you,
y'all gonna
man.
make me listen. Oh gosh, y'all go. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, I've seen that a few times in this chat about the master. Okay. Oh, Okay.
what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do?
I love y'all so much, man. Listen, okay. Listen, if you want to take the master course, DM me. I gotta see. If you want, I gotta see. Let's see. If you know you want to take my master class, you want access to me, like what this beautiful sister just shared. What you gonna do, Mel? Ain't that what she said? Girl, somebody type
I'm
me just like
sorry.
you said.
Now,
What you
I'm
gonna
sorry.
do,
You heard,
Mel?
I'm sorry, Mel, but I probably hyped you up, but it's not hype. It's real. Like, I'm sorry. They asking for it. I mean,
Girl, I ain't gonna
we
lie, cause I was like, I'm taking a break from the master class. I ain't gonna be teaching them that. I'm taking a break. They on here. Let me see. I know I've seen two, three. Let me see. Red Bottoms. Red Bottoms took my class too, y'all. If she wants to come up here,
yeah.
she can come up here too. Raquel has taken my class. I pinned her comment on here. Raquel is also a property preservation masterclass student who graduated. The next in-person class that is going to be the first weekend in September. And the in-person training is not what all I teach. In the in-person training, this is field work. We're mostly doing field work. We're out changing locks, doing all day, teaching y'all how to do stuff with your own hands, okay? Um, okay, let me see. But I'm not coming in the building to actually do it. Okay, Anitra. Well, I don't know what to tell you, girl. Most people who come on here probably ain't too confident in their ability to do it at first, but you got to step out on faith and be like, I'm gonna do it. I got it. And I'm getting taught. And I wasn't taught. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't have a course that I took when I got in the game back in 2010. I ain't gonna lie, my first work order, I remember I was like, ooh, I hope I did it right. But I guess I did because they kept sending me work after that. But you gotta be like, I'm going to do it, and that's it. Raquel says you do get checks every week. I'm telling you, your checks are gonna start rolling in every week. Raquel took my class way back when. When I tell y'all, way back when, way back when, okay? Whoo. Okay, so I'm gonna see how many people. If you know you want to take the master course, DM me or either comment when I post this live and say I want in. And depending on how many people are saying they want in, I may do another. We're in August. I may do another master course and start it maybe in about 3-4 weeks, so that'll give everybody time to get their schedules right because we teach it on Monday nights. Okay. But when I tell y'all, it is everything. Tomorrow, J Rose said, I want in. Okay, there's one.
Mhm.
Q Brown, that's two. This one, yes, it's virtual. So if I do the master, I'll be teaching it via Zoom, and then you'll end up getting one-on-one calls with me every week. Okay, you'll end up getting one-on-one calls on with me every week. I'm trying to see. Busy Z, Gina, hey Gina, Happy McCrary. I really want in. I really want in.
Mhm.
Okay, let me see. One, two, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 people who are saying they want the master. Y'all talking about the
Mhm.
master course. Y'all
Yeah.
talking about the master course. Okay.
And
Um,
then they get Earl and Iva. You heard
You
in
know
the
what?
mess.
I forgot about that. So let me tell you, girl, I forgot. So another thing that separates the mini course from the master course, right? The master course, you do get access to me even after the course is over. Okay, you get access to me, but you also I pay and give you out of what you pay for your course. I pay someone named Earl Evans. He's been in the game for 20 plus years. Okay. He's your project manager, meaning as you start getting your projects, your work orders in, he's going to be your contact that you can hit up. You can hit him up and say, hey, how's Earl? He is funny, girl. He's so funny. Hit him up and say, hey, I'm doing my first work order today. Can you Zoom with me, FaceTime with me? I just want to make sure, we're doing it right. That is going to be Earl. Earl's going to do that for you, okay? So Then you have Iva. Iva's been working with me since 2014. At one time, I had like 16 employees while I was doing property preservation, and she was one of them. She responded to an ad. I remember interviewing her, and I was like, she reminds me of me. Like she about this life like me. Like she a go getter. She know her stuff. She's confident, and I hired her, and she's a Scorpio. And I hired her. At that time, I didn't even know she was a Scorpio, but I could tell just in the interview. I was like, yeah, yeah. And she's literally been working with me since 2014. So Iva does lunch and learns with you, teaching you how to bid. And she does lunch and learns with you, teaching you how to take the photos. So yes, that comes with the master course. I saw somebody said I just paid for the mini course. Canava said, I love Iva. Yeah, y'all, Iva is
Yeah.
bomb. Iva is bomb, and she knows her stuff, and she do not play, okay? But someone said they just paid for the mini course. They like to do the master course. Just DM me. And if we open it up, I'm trying to see how everybody who wants to do it, type I want in. Let me see. If we open it up, then I'll just take your $3.99 and apply it. I'll fix you. Don't worry. I got you. I'll fix you. So if you want the master course, this was supposed to be about the mini course, okay? But if you
I'm
want the master course,
sorry.
if you want the master course, if you want the master course, listen, go ahead and put in there, I want in, and I'm gonna count them up. One, two, three. Okay, I see y'all. Lexi, Q Brown, Big Lenum, I see you. One, two, three. I see you. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. They coming. One, two, three, four. Okay.
The
Okay.
master course is $1,500.
Seven. Uh-huh. Eight, nine, 10. Okay. All right. So this is what I need to do. Let me go on here. So uh, oh Lord, I want in times two. Oh my gosh. I
Oh,
listen. Listen, this sis came up here and said she just finished the class Monday and filling out one of her applications, honey, on Friday, and already got her contract 7 hours later. And that's just one because she's not done. She's about to
mm-mm.
continue applying to, the other companies I told you about in my life.
Yes,
So
I have the
she
other
ain't done, boo
ones.
boo. She's not done. She's not done. And you have other classmates who've gotten contracts too, just so you know.
Yes, I think you told me that on the other line. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yes, you can do a payment plan. They do offer it whenever you go. When you're filling out everything, they give you options for that as
Yeah.
well. So
So
take advantage of it.
So for hers that she came in, I hadn't even updated it. For hers, so Shopify has a payment plan on there that you can use. But for the one that she did, theirs was at that last class rate. So let me go in. So give me a second. I got y'all. Don't forget to give me like 5 minutes, okay? Canavis said it's just beginning. Canavis took my master class too. He was doing inspections all over North Alabama, honey. Let me tell you. So
Okay.
that's why when he says it's just beginning, he knows how those contracts start rolling in, boo boo. You just gotta have the time, get it done, have the crews to do the work for you. And it ain't no joke. Like it's no joke. So I'm gonna log into my masterclass Shopify. And y'all give me like 5-10 minutes and y'all can go on there. It's also in my bio. You can go on there and purchase the course. Y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all. Y'all got me. I wasn't even doing another master course this year.
I feel bad, but hey,
No,
they want it.
if they
I
want
just
it,
spoke the truth.
we
I
gonna give the people what they want. Okay, we gonna give the
I,
people what they want. I'm gonna put the new class date on there. I'm gonna look at my calendar, put a class start date. It's probably gonna be in 3-4 weeks, y'all. Just so y'all know, it's gonna be 3-4 weeks. Um, and what
Q
else?
Brown said, "Do me first."
They bet Q Brown. You better come on and get in, Q Brown. You better come on and get in. So, yes, I will look at my calendar, fix the date and everything on the site, and then you guys can go. How I see it said it's a great course. Thank you, how I see it. Oh my gosh. How do you find contractors to do the work that you can do yourself? You got to be in the class, Anitra. I teach you that,
Yeah, she
girl.
tells
I
you
teach you
that,
that. I
and you
don't
will
hold nothing
find
back.
them, and
I
you
don't hold.
will find. You will
Mhm.
find them if you do the class. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't hold anything back. The course is 5 weeks. I'm gonna post this live on my page too. So some of y'all can go on there and just go ahead and see. Or leave comments and let the people know if you want to go ahead and get in. Raquel girl, I don't do pre-orders. I don't like pre-orders, girl. So you can go ahead and get
Mm.
in. So give me like 5 minutes and y'all go into the live when I post it. If you've taken the course, drop in the comments and share your experience. And we gonna make it do what it do, point blank, period. Okay. Look like I'm about to be live again for 5 weeks every Monday, baby. I'm about to
Can I
every Monday
come
I'm about
back?
to be live on
You hear? Can
Zoom.
I come back? Can I come back, please? No, I'm
You
joking.
you ain't gonna be, girl, you're not gonna have time to come back and do another course because you're gonna be working. What you talking about? You're not gonna be able
I know.
to.
I'm
Yeah.
so looking forward to it because one thing that I have is a hard work ethic. Because I told
Yeah.
Mel, like, she was like, "Can you come
Yeah.
on?" And I said, "What time?" I said, "Because I'm usually up really late. I didn't go to bed till 5 this morning." And I got back up because I made the commitment to you. But I tell people, if you got a strong work ethic
Yeah.
and you really want something, you're gonna make it work. Because I worked like this so I could save my $1,500. I was like, I'm getting this, and I saved it up within a month.
Come on.
So, and I tell people, and I understand everybody's finances is different. I ain't got it like Mel. I ain't got $1,500 sometimes lying around just, for extra, but I saved it up. And that's why I said, hey, don't be ashamed. Do a shop pay, after pay, whatever pay they got, and get in the class because it's going to be $1,500 you're going to make over and over, probably within that month. I feel like I'm a
Yeah.
speaking into existence that
Yeah.
you'll get your $1,500 back within that month.
Oh,
So,
for sure. No,
and
for
it,
sure. And then we'll
yeah.
continue making money forever. And I love y'all. I ain't gonna say too much because that's what y'all pay for the class for. I'm not gonna say. I was gonna add some more to it, but I'm not gonna say too much. But just know, yeah, it's everything. It's
Yep,
everything.
and you are worth $1,500. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. That's all
Thank
I'm gonna say.
you.
You,
Thank
'cause
you.
you are worth
You
fifteen
you
hundred
know what?
dollars.
I do this and I come on and I speak with y'all for 5 weeks and I do, one-on-one calls with y'all every week. But to keep it a buck with y'all, like real talk, I get paid 20K to come speak at places. So the fact that, and I only go up there and speak for about 30, 40 minutes, right? But I do it because my heart is here. Like I love putting people on game. And I've always been like that. I'm that person if you need something and I know somebody who can, connect you, I'll be like, hey, here you go. This is what you need to know. Or I'll join y'all in a text, such and such, meet such and such, and then I'll say, but take me out the text. I don't need to be a part of whatever y'all got, whatever y'all do. Like, I just like making the connections. And so this is another, thing that I love. How do you have time to connect with all these people with one-on-one calls weekly? I just do what I do. Like every second counts of my day. Like I use my time wisely. I don't sit around watching TV. I don't sit around. Every now and then I may do a little TV time, but not often. I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm not strolling, looking at gossip all day. Like that's not what's going through my sight and my earplug. Like it's just not. So I use my time very wisely and I multitask a lot. So that's just what it is. But I love connecting people and I love putting people on game. And this is a way that I do it. This is the way that I do it. So here we go. I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go do it right now. So y'all can head to masterclasswithmelody.com in like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna put a few slots up there. I saw it was like 10 of y'all who said y'all wanted it. So I'm gonna put a few slots, probably 10 in there for you guys to come and get your purchase. Call your family, your friends who you know may benefit. If you're a husband and wife team, both of you don't have to pay for the course. If you are let's say you and somebody else are doing it together, y'all gonna do the business together, you don't have to pay twice. Because I do have some people who are like, hey, me and my sister are gonna do the business together, or hey, me and my brother are gonna do the business together. No, you don't have to pay twice. Okay. That's the kind of, that's why I tell people, when you do stuff, do it with the right heart. Like, that would be stupid for me to be like, oh, well, both of y'all gotta pay. Like, no. If you're doing it with somebody you don't have, mother and son, fashion, no, you don't have to pay twice. No, you don't.
Nope.
So yeah, but I'm gonna go hook y'all up real quick. Um, y'all get ready to head. The website is masterclasswithmelody.com. It is also in my bio on Instagram, masterclasswithmelody.com. Okay, and thank you for coming up. Make sure you text
Thank
me,
you for
okay, and keep
having
me
me.
posted.
You said text you in a little bit.
No, just text me and keep me posted as you,
Oh,
proceed in your different processes. Mm-hmm.
okay. Most definitely. I
All
will.
right. Thank
Thanks, guys.
you.
That's nuts, Billy.